birdie from just about 24 feet away. Grillo with a pair of pars to start his back nine, which he plays on the front, so that's good for him. It's Grillo, 24 years old, 28th ranked now for birdie. He's at 1 under par. Yeah. So Haas.
So, pace of play, and they just decided to make the boundary inside.
So this is 4th. By the way, that is a really good bunker shot. It was quick going that direction.
Now, the leader, 3rd shot here at the par 3 from just in the short rough there. Kuchar with no bogeys on the card yet, but for birdie, see if he can break out of that log jam, and he does. So just like that, Matt Kuchar.
From the bunker to here, this for birdie now for McIlroy.
Yeah, downhill or breaking to the right. That's a good putt.
Kind of makes up for the short one he missed on the last hole, number 18.
This and have the ball hang high enough in the air to have a chance.
Now this is turning over. That's not what he wanted. Will it stay? He hit a high fade.
Here at 9, Chris Wood at 1 under, trying to change that. And does.
With some authority. You're saying John was Phil Mickelson's partner on the Wednesday match. Mickelson's got.
Yes, good putt. Nice work from Khyber. He'll turn and level par.
First, while we were away, Ricky Fowler laid up off the tee, so 87 yards for his next.
This is what we were talking about as far as strategy. So he just chipped some kind of iron down there. Felt like that was his best chance to make birdie. And he's
PGA Tour event. There he is for birdie at 16. Not a PGA Tour member this year. Only 1 start. It was the other WGC event this season. That was in China.
Nice for birdie and a share of the lead at 4 under. Never a doubt.
He's a long hitter. One of those guys.
Highest ranked Mexican in the world golf rankings, having earned a spot in the field here this week. Grew up in Veracruz along the coast. Has played this golf course a handful of times through the years.
At the 3rd hole here, 191 yards. Hole location is back left. That's Hideki Matsuyama. Matsuyama at even par. 3 birdies, 3 bogeys. Pretty good shot right there.
Short birdie putt. Trying to get it back into red figures. Yeah. Nice stroke from Phil. A couple early birdies, then those.
Number 1 player in the world, Dustin Johnson, having an up and down day, mostly struggling lately, but at even par here on the par 3. Hard to tell if he likes it or he doesn't, but it's a pretty darn good shot. 4 birdies, a double, 2 bogeys, and 4 pars, and that you can certainly tell he doesn't like.
And 4 lip outs.
Man. 25-year-old Hideki Matsuyama trying to get to red numbers. Oh, not entirely sure. Number 1 on the FedEx Cup rank.
Rory with driver in hand.
Bunker down the left side is about 315 to carry, and this is going right across the top of it.
That's what we were talking about, Steve, as far as strategy.
Conservative play here. And that good.
Yeah, less than driver.
142. Just where he wants to be. Over by the gallery, dealing with a tree. And doing that.
Took a little something off that.
Coming home, adjusting with altitude. It's only 115, so 15 feet downhill. Let's call it about $110, Roger.
A little handcuffed by a tree immediately ahead of him, forcing him to play left of the hole. And that's a fine shot, but that's pretty much what he was off.
Fleetwood for birdie. 2 under par. The Englishman gets it to 3. Clean card for him. 3 birdies.
6th WGC event for Lee Westwood. This is only the 62nd.
He's played a lot of high-level golf through the years, hasn't he? One of those guys, though, that has yet to pick up that major championship.
Don't bring up the outright lead at 5 under. Nothing to it.
Yeah, playing with a lot of confidence.
Over par. 3 birdies, or 3 bogeys, I should say. 2 birdies make it another red mark added to that one.
Terrell Hatton, 2 over.
Pretty impressive play last week at Honda.
Absolutely.
Almost as impressive as that putt.
And still. Jung-Hoon Wang on the tee. 4 over though, struggling at 13.
230, and this green I mentioned earlier has more moves in it than most any green out here. Boy, he could not have left it in a better spot. Low, take a big first hop, and then they should spin. That is just, other than being in the hole, that's really, really good. Underneath the hole now.
Winner this year on the PGA Tour, 2 under par. It's going to wander to the side, isn't it? Oh, come on! I thought that this was the day where that didn't happen.
Over in the trees, Justin Thomas now his 3rd.
And still had some problems. Punched underneath that limb.
Yeah.
Oh my! Look at
Yes,
this.
sir. Holy
Wow.
cow!
How about that shot?
Make this rather lengthy one to remain at 3 under par. Okay. Oh, an early fist pump out of Sergio on a Thursday.
No mud on this ball. This one is turning right back toward the hole.
Boy, that had to look good in the air.
And a birdie try for Lee Westwood already at 3 under.
See if he can keep it going. Yeah, good stroke. Lee, good read. Kind of a blind shot. Definitely going for it.
You're going to have to tell me where it comes down.
How about on the green near the
What a
hole?
shot. Landed on that lower level, Raj, and skipped to the top.
Mickelson, 3rd shot from the bunker on the par 5. This is an interesting hole. Requires an awful lot. Got to bend it left, bend it right. And how many times have we seen that? He is
456 today. Jordan Spieth is 2nd.
He really needs to get something going, and this is a good spot to do it. Wedge in hand. Yeah.
on the tee. Says he's lost 20 pounds by cutting out sugar.
How do you cut out sugar when you own a candy store back in Pensacola?
I guess you just don't go to work. I play a lot of golf. Looks good, though.
Ride. Down the right side. Over those trees. Coming off that.
Just a sand wedge from 126 after the adjustments. Yeah, they probably thought it might come back.
And very useful for Lipsky, 28-year-old Californian who
We're away his third at 6.
And a blast just like out of a bunker.
The gallery likes it.
Yeah.
It's a Roy back edge for Eagle.
Downhill. It's a pretty good line. Yeah. Whoa. That thing had some speed when it hit the hole.
And we saw the beautiful bunker shot just a moment ago for Phil Mickelson, and he tidies that up. So Mickelson gets it.
As far as the pace of play and whatnot, how long players take doing it.
Worth the wait for DJ.
And that would all happen at the beginning of 2019.
Yeah, that's from 243 well back, 12 yards up the hill, 255. Adjusted, it's going to play a little bit over 200. I think you'd be satisfied with that.
Absolutely.
Here, beautiful swinger of the club. And just a short iron, even though it's uphill from 142.
The sound of golf. That just sounded good, didn't it?
He has such.
McIlroy on the tee at the par 3, 203 yards. As we've said, water not really in play today. Nobody in the drink yet.
It almost feels like a beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest for all of those that have a chance to visit that great part of the country. It was Lee Westwood with his beautiful tee shot to about 2 feet. 4
Guys, I guess, playing from the trees. As always, aggressive off the tee, went with driver. Well, Kurt, I guess when you can play shots like that, why wouldn't you be aggressive?
And the hole is cut in the left half of the green, so I think that helps a little bit. And he did that perfectly. See how he judged the yardage.
In the end, it all worked out.
Nice little bounce.
aggressive here. Yeah, that's the great thing about these POA greens, Kurt. If you're
Has a chance for a birdie. And he gets it. So 2 birdies in the same group. We'd only seen 2 for birdie here after a wild tee shot left into the trees. Was able to get the ball onto the green. But up the hill. And well, Kurt, sometime. All right, Dustin Johnson, second shot from some 200 yards here at the uphill par 4/8. Oh, that's a good one. Gets it to land.
over at 7, this is John Rahm now. Also in that group 2 back of Lee Westwood. Yeah, be good, and it is just past the hole.
Ricky Fowler playing his 3rd from the greenside bunker. Kurt, most of these bunkers, not a real issue, only a couple of feet deep. And when you lead the tour in sand saves, getting it up and down about 82% of the time.
McIlroy, who's been battling a bit of a stomach issue today as well. Just off on the right side.
They've been trying to hold that off just a little bit to go around that tree. Well, if he can get through today, and he wasn't predictable.
And now DJ.
132. Just some flighted down and right at it.
That work that he did, he started last, well, like whatever.
To get it to 4 under par.
Matsuyama's putt may have helped him a little bit.
All left.
Back on the 3rd tee with Willie McGirt. Even par on his round. Back up the hill, you can see that whole location, the flag just over the top of his cap. Really the flattest part of this green. A lot of guys hitting good shots here. And he does. William McGirt, hey.
Just off his 3rd.
Look at how that ball's sitting right on top of the Kikuya. Boy, what a benefit that was.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about.
Like that.
Big time save after the drive in the at 5 under.
Perfect layup. He's got 112 left. Sand wedge. He's got to try and keep the flight down, control the spin a little. He's done that. It's got to carry a little bit. Very nice.
Pretty well judged.
He gets into that zone, Noda, you're talking about.
He sure does. And just Shot after shot is solid. I like this one, Peter.
There it is, right there.
Roberto Diaz, this is second from the bunker.
On the upslope. Stay a little aggressive with that upslope line.
You don't think he's the home country favorite, do you? This to get it to 4 under.
Trucking.
Yeah. Never left it.
It'd be a good golf course for him. He maneuvers it.
To 8. Hey.
Oh, he's tugged this a little. It's going to need a good kick.
Well, he got it. No, no.
In a sand safe. And the crowd goes wild.
Maybe just a little gap wedge with the uphill. Oh, this might spin. Yeah, there we go. We've been kind of waiting for somebody to just stuff one in there. A lot of guys are having wedges.
This is normally a par 5.
Lost this one well into the air.
If it gets a little bounce, which it does,
Well, not eventually. There is water on the other side of that. Over needing a few birdies.
I'm very surprised to see him at 4 over. See the way he putts the ball. He certainly needed that.
make the rare 3 here at this lengthy par 4. And does. So, 12-footer at the 16th. Yeah, well done. Crazy.
Russell Knox for birdie, a lengthy one. Just motored it in.
3 over. He wasn't going to leave that short.
This goes in, listen. The man represents.
Trying to squeeze it in anywhere from 250 to 300, depending on how aggressive they want to get. Takes this up the left side. It's going to need a soft bounce.
Yep, very good. This for birdie.
Fighting all the way to the end.
It'd be right around a comfortable 9-iron. Tough hole to get all the way back there. He might just do it, though.
Oh, flew in. And it one-hopped and plugged.
46. Speaking of 46 years old.
And it is makeable.
Not much break.
With style, 4 under 67. Gone.
Tell you what, that's pretty darn good, actually.
I agree, Kurt. That was a well-played.
A little bit more.
Well, he had it figured out.
If you have to blame on the player and half on the caddy there. That was that shot was right on line, and it shouldn't have been in that bunker.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. I mean,
Yeah, that is one of the better shots of the day in terms of the distance.
Okay. Even par round, 71 for Spieth.
tell you what, Ryan Moore owns that swing right there. He knows what he can do with it.
Molinari to get it to red figures.
Down the hill.
Seen some great play at 17 today. We have outright leader at the end of the day. Ryan Moore second at 9.
Oh, 28-yard wedge. Wanted to be underneath the hole. Probably.
Not quite that much. In fact, it didn't break much at all. And this man is one of them after the opening round here at Mexico City. 60